On this next video, what we're going to look at is slightly more complicated use of alterable values, where they're used to give up power-up values onto the character. So the character is going to run over a weapon, which will allow him to then shoot at the spider. If he runs over a more powerful weapon, the damage that he's doing to the spider will increase. Spider's health I've just used as a numerical value at the top right here, just to show this example. So if we press F8 and run the game, you can see at the moment, I press space, there's nothing happening, there's no shots being fired. If we run over the pistol first of all, you can see we've got a pistol icon appearing down here. I'll show you how to do that later. And now we are able to shoot shots at the spider, and every shot that hits him reduces one off his health at the top of the screen. If we go over to the next icon now, which is this laser pistol icon, you see you've got a new icon appeared in the counter on the bottom left, and if we shoot the spider again, you can see the health value of the spider is now going down by 5 each time. If we now use the laser rifle, as I touch and as I shoot the spider, you can see that his health value is going down by 10 each time. So basically, as you choose the new power-ups, it creates more damage when you're shooting. Now to achieve that, what I've just done on the starting frame is I've created a new frame. I've put a soldier icon in, and I've used 8 direction movement on him. I've put a spider character in with bouncing ball movement, changed his speed to 15, and I've also inserted some weapon pictures, and these are in the miscellaneous section and in the weapon 2 category, and I've just dragged those onto the screen at the moment. And on the event editor, all I've done so far is I've tested the position of the spider so that he bounces off. I've tested the position of the player so that he bounces off. If we F8 it now, you'll see that the soldier can run around. He can't pick the icons up yet, but he still bounces off. So what we want to do is be able to shoot as the next stage. So to achieve that, what we want to do first of all is tell the game to set the alterable values, because on this one we're using alterable values as damage. We want to say at the start of the frame, the alterable value of the soldier character is going to be 0. At the start of the frame he can't shoot, he can't cause any damage. We then want to say that when the soldier runs over the pistol icon, he's able to shoot and he's able to start causing damage. Now to do that, if we do a collision event, so collision between the soldier and the first pistol icon, we're then going to change the alterable value of the soldier to 1. And I want the pistol to then disappear. We do the same for the laser pistol, so collision between the soldier and the laser pistol. This time we want to change the alterable value, and we're going to increase it slightly up to 5. And again, I want the laser pistol icon to be destroyed. And then finally, collision between the soldier and the rifle icon. This time we want alterable value, I'm going to double it again up to 10. And again, the rifle then, get the right column, the rifle then will destroy and disappear. So at the moment, we've got the soldier running over these and increasing the alterable value. You won't see anything happening yet because we haven't told the game to be able to shoot bullets and to be able to cause damage. If we go back to the frame editor, we then put a different icon in for the bullet. I'm just going to use a standard blue bullet on here. I'm just going to correct the automatic rotations on the bullet to get it looking correctly when it's shot. If we then go back to the event editor and we're going to choose a collision between the bullet and the spider character as the trigger. Okay, so the bullet hits the spider. What we're then going to do is put a new graphic in for the health of the spider. So if we go to the frame editor, I'm going to insert a counter icon. We put it in the top right hand corner, get it so we can see the numbers. And the counter, we're going to say initial value, let's say 25, minimum value is 0, maximum value of 25, and we're just going to keep it as a number. So if we go back to the event editor now, when the bullet hits the spider, what we can do is get the counter to reduce by the amount of alterable value on the soldier. Now to do that, if we go to subtract from counter, and we're going to recall the value of alterable value A, so retrieve the alterable value. So if you can see the line here, collision between the bullet and the spider, subtract alterable value A from the counter. What we then want to do is put a condition on when the health counter goes to 0. So if we go to here and we compare the counter value to 0, so when the counter goes down to 0, the spider will then be destroyed. Okay, so our next stage is to start to put the shooting controls in, and depending on whether the alterable value of the soldier is between 1 and 10, will allow him to shoot. If it's 0, he won't be able to shoot. Now to do that, what we're going to do is put a new event in, so pressing the space key. But to start with, if his alterable value is 0, we need a second trigger on here. So compare to the alterable value of A and leave it as equal to 0. So alterable value of A is equal to 0. We want the soldier to launch the bullet, and we're just going to keep it in the same direction, but at the same time we want the bullet to be destroyed immediately. So if we just run this game for a moment, you'll see that we can touch the counters, they will disappear, and what we then need to do is put a second trigger in. So at the moment, alterable value of A is equal to 0.